Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. Oh wow, love. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this could be somebody that I'm getting, this could be somebody you have worked with or maybe working with. I'm getting that right now intuitively. And so this could also be somebody you've been in a relationship with, situationship. It could be somebody who you've had just a deep connection with on a energetic level. If it's an energetic level, it could be simply that you've exchanged glances. And you know there's something really special there, but no one's speaking up. So my method of reading is just slightly different. I actually don't channel through spirit guides, but I do have the ability of getting the information myself through my higher intuitive self. At the end of this reading, I do, however, channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with advice regarding your situation. Wow. Oh my goodness. Cancer. Love is in the air. I usually don't do it, but I gotta write it down. I have to. This is too beautiful. The love is in the air. There you go. That's your title. And maybe I'll add a little bit more, seeing what comes up later. Beautiful card. First card's the strongest, and the overall arching theme is feelings and emotions. So there is a lot of love here, even though they may not express it because they are nervous. So first card's the strongest. We have here love, followed by illusion. Then we have synthesis, fear, pleasure, mystery, illness, wellness. We have play, followed by feelings and emotions under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the connection that I have with you, I have realized over time that I don't know why, but I do realize I have a beautiful connection with you, and it is a feeling of love, which seems to be very unconditional. This feeling that I have, it is pure, it is true. It's different from what I have felt before. It is sacred. And I do feel that in this connection, you and I have shared something, a bond that is truly very unique, truly very beautiful. But do I show this? No, I don't. I don't. All I do is pretend as if I don't really want you, as if I don't really like you. And I know that's silly. To you, it seems as if I ignore you. The truth is I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil. I don't show you my true feelings. The feelings that I have for you now, I hide. Sometimes I even feel embarrassed. I feel shy. I want to have peace and harmony with you. A long time ago, there was a sense of peace and harmony in this connection. But now that is lost. Now there is a lack of peace and harmony in this connection. Because of this intense feeling, these intense emotions, I truly do feel that in this connection, there has been this sense of paranoia, anxiety, a lack of faith and trust, insecurities that I have for myself, a sense of unworthiness, that you are so grand, beautiful, majestic even. And who am I? Why should you be with someone like me? Sometimes I feel worthless. I do feel a sense of pleasure in this connection. The pleasure that I feel, it is lustful, it is intense, it is beautiful, no doubt. This pleasure that I feel comes from physical pleasure and spiritual pleasure. The happiness, the contentment that I feel on the inside. And I wonder now, why is it that you have come into my life? Why now? Why not far into the future? Why not long ago? Why now? I ask the universe these questions because I feel now that there is a spiritual connection between you and I. I can feel you and I can sense you when you're not there. Everything about you seems to come and go, but it goes through me. And there's this love that I feel, unconditional love. The strangest thing is, I don't know why I feel this way. There's a sense of illness and wellness. You have this ability of making me feel ill and for making me feel well. This is how much power you have over me. When I see you, there's something familiar about you. There's something so different, so unique, so calm and surreal. I do feel, though, that there are certain things right now that are holding me down. They are weighing me down below the surface of this water in a sense of dread and despair. In this desperation, I try to climb above. I try to swim above. I try to see where you are. But there are burdens, restrictions, constraints, responsibilities that are weighing me down. An emotional trauma in my lifetime that was not settled, that I still have to get over, that still exists. In you I have found a best friend, a person who I can rely on, who I can trust. There's mischief in your eyes. There's love in your heart. There's so many things about you that I admire and cherish. I wouldn't change a thing. Overall, I do feel I have feelings and emotions for you. These feelings and emotions are true, and they extend from the deepest part of my heart to the far-reaching areas of where my love extends to, into this universe. When you're happy, I'm happy. And when you're sad, my world is crumbling and falling apart and I can't do anything about it. The thing is, I do love you so much. I'm in love with you, in fact. But the fear and the anxiety that I get, it's so intense that I cannot handle it. Because I've never experienced this type of a situation before. It's simply too much for me to handle as a human being. But I don't want to lose you either. I'm afraid and fearful of losing you. In the meantime, I love you as much as I can deep in my heart. I just don't express it to you. I hide it. Cancer. That is one heck of a beautiful reading, guys. Oh my God. This person is, what is it called? Helplessly devoted to you? Or hopelessly devoted to you? There's a song from Greece, I think. This person just can't help it. They can't help themselves. And the reason why is because you have the past life card. Yes, both of you are somehow in a past life connection. This could be future life. And what's interesting about this particular connection is the fact that you could have been married in a past life. You could have been engaged. You could have been betrothed. Somebody had a connection here. And it's not just one card that showed up. So in this entire deck, there are two cards that I judge as being extremely important when it comes to matters of the heart. And there's two cards. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Let me just fix my mic because I feel like it's making a rattling sound. This is ridiculous. Sorry. 1 sec. There you go. So there's two cards here out of the many, and you got both cards. And it's also the positioning of the cards. So like the first card is the overall arching theme. It's like, it's huge. But then we also have this card under the bottom of the deck, which umbrellas all of this. So there's a lot of love here. Love and feelings and emotions. Both of them hand in hand. It doesn't just mean that this person loves you, but now it means that this person is in love with you. And because we have the fear card, yes, they're afraid because of the past life connection. It is extremely intense. And many of you already know, but I'm going to announce it anyway. On my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I have two videos that you may find very interesting. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections, and the other one is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. In your situation, the sensual will also be applicable because you have pleasure right beside the past life card. So there's a lot of sensual feelings here too. And you will see why this is such an effect on you, why it has such an effect on you. It's double the love, double the pain. Because you've already had that love in the past life. And you've had the pain in the past life. But now again, in this lifetime, you're experiencing it too. But because our souls have that ability of definitely remembering things, but it's the mind that actually filters out, so that we can't, as humans, remember everything. But we do have those feelings. We do have those emotions. We do have those instincts that come through. And that is why some of you may be feeling extremely overwhelmed in this connection, and why this person is feeling very overwhelmed. They are so overwhelmed that it scares them. Is there love? Absolutely yes. Let's have a look. What happened in the first place that caused the problem? There was a problem that occurred. Why this individual started to keep their distance at some point in time. So let's have a look as to any particular reason why the situation may have become a bit different or sour instead of something sweet. So we have here the Prince of Staves. Then we have Innocence, not really knowing where one is headed, leading the other into darkness or daylight, but leading them into a place that is foreign to them, that is different, not really being able to move on in the situation, not really knowing what the end result is going to be. Here we have the Prince of Staves. Let's have a look at that. So I do read these ones in the reverse. This talks about a lack of passion, because I'm reading in the reverse. So there's a lack of passion, or there was. Let's talk in the past tense, right? There was a lack of passion. There was a lack of integrity. Wow. There was a lack of action. They weren't taking any action. Movement. They weren't making any moves. Yikes. There was a lot of stagnation. I'm seeing a tortoise, like a turtle, a big one. Okay, so they're just very slow. Everything about them was slow. They're walking very slowly. I like turtles, they're cute. This tortoise is walking very slowly. Okay. There was a desire in the past to have the ability to change in the world and to have initiative, but then they stopped doing that. There was a lack of new ideas and the feeling of starting new ventures. The problem is what happened was there's a sense of scattered energy, and there was hesitation. Hesitation is the key word here, hesitation. The inability to focus on matters at hand, and the need to develop skills in order to bring dreams into reality. So there's actually a few things here. Now, this is a prince, right? This is not a king. So this person is still developing when it comes to settling down in life. So what's interesting here, you have a few things. Scattered energy. That means that their energy was being focused on other things other than you. So they were not able to give you that much time, attention, and they were not able to put that much effort in. And that may have made you feel very insulted. Like, why aren't you giving me attention? Well, it was because their energy was scattered. They were putting it somewhere else. And the reason why, this is why they were hesitating, because they could not give you their 100%. They could not be with you 100%. There was an inability to focus on matters at hand. Why? Because the focus was not on you, it was somewhere else. There was a need to develop these skills and bring dreams into reality. This person may have just been going back to school, university, college, training program, whatever. They could have been trying to find a new job. They're trying to settle themselves so that they can actually have a secure and better future. Or maybe even investing in something, having more money. Whatever it is, that time that they should have been or could have been spending with you, they were trying to build a future for themselves in order to have you in that future. That's what was happening. You just didn't know, probably. This person didn't talk about it. And there was really no need to, because they don't want to get your hopes up high. They want to achieve something first and be the best that they can be. You bring out the best in them. That's what a beautiful couple is like, bringing out the best in each other. Here we also have innocence. Okay. Innocence does talk about how there is a lack of trust, or there was at some point in time. There was a lack of optimism, and the innocence that once existed was no more. This person started to ignore their better instincts. So they had instincts, they knew what to do, but they were actually ignoring it. There was a sense of cynicism and pessimism. We also have here the distrust of self and with others. So this was an issue. Yes, because their energy was scattered, they really weren't able to focus on you. But in addition to that, they actually didn't trust themselves. They didn't trust themselves. They could not trust anybody else. Therefore, they were not a healed, an enlightened, or a stable-minded person in order to be with you. So they had to know themselves. They had to love themselves. They have to do this in order to be somebody that can actually express these type of things to you too. So this person was a little bit of a lost soul to some degree. And that's what this card also talks about. There's a woman, and who is this woman? Let's just talk about this. This is a lover's card. It talks about Tamino, yes, and Pamina. Might be misinterpreting those, but this is Tamino and Pamina. And this is the Magic Flute. Was the last opera Mozart composed before his death in 1791. So it's a fairy tale. So these characters are from there, okay? Now, what's interesting about this is there's fire in the background. There's a rush of water headed towards them. And they are walking through mist. And the man here, the young man, is blindfolded. He's playing the flute. And the woman is being entertained. However, she is leading him through all of these obstacles, through all of these hurdles. Is he aware of the fire? No. Is he aware of the water and the rush? No. Is he aware that he is walking through fog? No. Why? Because he's blindfolded. So it's like this person and both of you are going in blind. You know where you're headed. You know what the truth is. But this person, in a way, is very innocent, and they are following you. They're following your lead. because they've never experienced these things. To some degree, some of you wanted to shelter this person. You have a feeling as though you're very nurturing and you want to protect this person. I'm seeing that there's a sense of innocence that you feel that this person still has, even if they are completely clever and cunning. And you want to protect them to some degree. But what's really interesting about this card is that there is a whole lot of things happening. And this person is walking blindly, playing the flute, not even knowing and realizing what's going on around them. However, you are by their side, through thick and thin, through hardships, trials and tribulations. It's a sweet and very beautiful connection here, guys. All right. Let's have a look at any actions, any intentions, any plans that this person may have towards you. Look at that. The sun. Can't get brighter than that. And somebody's thinking, unless it's a supernova. Okay, let's not get all technical. We have here also the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Pentacles. Then we have Justice, and after that, we have an extra card, Two of Wands, followed by the Five of Cups. Now, there's a huge difference between the Five of Cups and the Sun card, for sure. The overall arching theme, let's just start with that first. The overall arching theme right now is the Five of Cups, where this person realizes that there's a lot of regret. They feel that this situation turned into what it is because of them. They realize that they could have done things differently, but they didn't. And they could have taken advantage of certain situations, but they did not. The whole issue here deals with a situation where they are now ignoring certain things that they should not be ignoring. There's certain things that they can do possibly, but they're not doing it. They have two cups right behind them and they're not turning around and looking at it, but instead they are literally crying over spilled milk. Now, that's the overall arching theme. It's a theme that umbrellas all of this. What's interesting here is the fact that we have a situation where we have the Sun card. The Sun card, the first card, is the strongest. There is a desire here to have joy, have prosperity, have happiness in this connection, and to grow, to have growth, to increase love, to have abundance, to have you in their life. However, the Four of Pentacles is here also. You may need to just keep in mind that the Four of Pentacles does talk about someone who may be a little bit egotistical, could be very egotistical, but they have a certain set of beliefs and principles that they really go by. They don't want to change their way of thinking. They believe what they are thinking and doing is correct. Yet still they are holding on to you as well. So they don't really want to change that much either, but they don't want to let you go either. Are their feelings true for you? Yes, they are. This is when sometimes I end up telling people, I say, so this person may love you the way that they know how to love, but they may not love you the way that you want to be loved. So this is something that's very common, that does happen. Now, what's interesting here is we also have the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection there is this realization, there's this understanding that some of you might have actually worked with this person, and there's a desire now to manifest something, to bring something into fruition, to start something. So here we have, with the Three of Pentacles, some of you might have worked with this person in the past, could be currently. This person is falling in love with you. We already established that. This person completely in love with you. And in addition to that, If some of you are not somehow associated with them through an institution, an organization, or even a friend, if you're not, don't worry. It still means that they actually want to have some type of a relationship with you. They want to build something with you. And manifesting this into reality is what they're looking forward to. What are they also thinking about? They're thinking about justice. Why is justice so important? Why is it that this individual wants to make things right? Because they actually have realized that many of the things that they have done in the past, many of the things that have occurred between the both of you, have not been justified. They feel that in this connection, to some degree, they have used you, or that you have maybe given a lot and maybe they were taking. Of course, this reading could also be vice versa. Just to let you know, by the way, sorry, I should have announced that in the beginning. Because you have the past life card, you could be mirroring each other, so you could have similar feelings and emotions too. So here, there is a sense that there was unequal give and take. And because it's unequal give and take, there was an issue here. How am I to express myself? How am I to make things right? So this is something that this person is wanting to do now. They want to make things right. They want to put things back the way they could have been, the way they should have been. Here with the Two of Wands, it's a beautiful card. It does talk about how this person finally has this sense of, okay, I know what I want. I've made my decision. I want to be with my Cancer. That's what this person is feeling. So it's interesting how in this connection, there's this decision that's been made. That this is what I want to do. This is what I plan on doing. This is how I'm going to do it. All right. So is there any action here? With the Sun card, I do see that. Yes. I do see them approaching you at some point in time. And when they do, they're going to want to actually have a sense of justice. They want to give you justice. They want to make things right. So if this does happen, because this is a general love reading, of course it's not a private reading, let it come as it comes. Don't rush into anything. Let this person take their time, because they too are in a sense of this predicament. What do I believe versus what you believe? How can I get over this? This was all my fault. But they still have the Sun card here, and they have the Justice card. So I do see this person at some point in time reaching out to you, and when they do, you may just be a little surprised that they are quite different. As I sometimes advise, don't jump into a situation too fast, too suddenly. Let it grow slowly. Okay. So let's have a look here. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Remain positive. Followed by not the right time, because I see too that this person's still going through something. They need to get over a few things. Then we have here in the near future, so you do have a timeline. There will be an opportunity. Wow. Okay. We have no. Ask for help from others. Then we have yes. I'm going to clarify the no. Oh, okay, don't stop. Okay, don't stop. No. So some of you might be literally just wanting to give up on the opportunities that you think. You may think, oh, nobody's going to come in my life. I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have that. There actually is going to be another opportunity coming into your life. So they're saying here, don't stop giving and receiving love. Don't. Keep that positive energy flowing. You have here, remain positive. So they are telling you here to keep that positive energy going, because you will be able to attract positivity by bringing out that type of vibration. It will resonate with positivity, and that will resonate with you. And it will want to give you more as time goes by. Here we also have, right now is not the right time. So don't think anything is going to happen very quickly, okay? Things will take time here. Remember, the person does have a lot of thinking to do. They're going through a lot as well. We also have here, in the near future, there's going to be an opportunity. That is very clean and clear. It's like right there in your face. So in the near future, there's going to be an opportunity. Two things. The opportunity could be with this person. The opportunity could literally be somebody else completely different. And I just had another reading I just finished. And I don't know, 3 or 4 readings in a row, this particular card has showed up. So there's definitely something happening at this time of the year where you are going to be receiving, many people are receiving other opportunities. When an opportunity knocks on your door, open it and receive it. Take your time to understand it. If you don't like it, sure, you can tell them to leave. However, you never know till you try. And all of these opportunities are typically divine sent. Most of them are. I would recommend that some of you may want to get the Holy Light package that I have. It's on my website, www.asnointia.com, because sometimes you may have an opportunity that is coming through negative energy to stop everything that's positive that's going to happen in your life, because they know. They live in the past, present, and the future in the spiritual realm, so they can see what you're going to achieve, what you're going to be. So it's important to get rid of these things. And with the Holy Light package, you'll be able to get rid of the negative energies that exist in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. Here we also have don't stop. No. So some of you might just literally be like, okay, it's not going to work out. Nothing's going to happen. What do I do next? So they are saying here, no, don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing, because once you do, this does mean that you will be able to attract positivity into your life, because it's just that you have this glow. You have this glow and people see it. They realize it. They love it. They want to be near you. We also have here, ask for help from others. Yes. Some of you might actually be hesitant to talk to somebody about the situation. Maybe it's too personal, maybe it's too embarrassing, or something may have happened that's causing you not to. Do talk to somebody who you trust. This could be literally like your doctor, your therapist, somebody, your family member, your friend, but not too many people. But yes, it is okay. You can talk to others about this situation, because you'll probably get some type of information from them that'll be helpful in this connection. Here we also have if you believe. So if you believe that this situation will work out, you yourself will be able to manifest this into reality. So things can come true, but they can only come true if you have that faith, and if you put that faith into this entire process. You can make it happen, provided you have the faith. And that's your reading, Cancer. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And just to let you know, I still do have openings for my private readings. It will take me some time to get back to you, so do keep that in mind. But eventually I can get to you. These are my written report readings. These are private readings conducted by myself to you. Have a look at the description so that you know exactly what you can expect in that particular reading. It's on my website, www.asnointia.com. All right, Cancer. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again. Bye now.